All right, what do we got here, Kim?
Okay, we've got a can of cinnamon rolls. We're going to open up and cut them in quarters.
Okay.
You're going to save your little icing pack because we will use it later. Okay. We've got some clean cutting shears here. And no rhyme or reason, just cut them up.
Just cut them up, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Just make sure you don't cut your finger in there.
Yeah, well.
That's what we want to watch out for.
Yeah, I promise. And these cinnamon rolls unroll, so that
makes it even easier.
it does. Boy,
Look at that.
You can go through here unrolling them and just cutting away.
Oh, that looks good and all chopped up.
Now all chopped up. Now you're going to come over and you're going to take 4 eggs, put them in a bowl, blend them a little bit, whisk them together. Now you're going to add in a 1/2 cup of milk. A 1/2 cup of milk here. We're going to take 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I do it with the cap.
Oh, you do it with the cap, right?
I know some people say they don't work, but I faithful believer it does.
I think it does too. And it makes it easier regardless.
Oh, yes. And then you're going to take 3 tablespoons of maple syrup.
And we're using these kind of tablespoons.
Yeah. And this is in a glass jar, so I have to be really careful. That's kind of thin.
It is thin.
I didn't realize.
It's pure, so I guess it comes out of the tree looking like that.
I didn't realize it was so thin.
I think what they do is they put those little metal things into the trees and they drain the...
Yeah, I have seen that. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
You can just sprinkle
Yeah, I
that
can
in
just
there.
sprinkle that in there. Okay, that's about a teaspoon.
Yeah, that looks about right.
About right. They've already got cinnamon on them, so. Okay, now you want all this to get combined together. Whisk it all good together. And we're going to pour this over that first can of cinnamon rolls that we cut up in the
We got that right there.
Yeah. So let's pick this up. Put that maple syrup and everything all stirred up. We're going to pour it in there. Okay? Now, we're going to take the other can of cinnamon rolls and put it on top of those.
So rip and slap?
Yep.
And we're going to do the same method. We're going to just take these.
Take them and just cut them up in there.
Kim uses sometimes the roll technique. If you unroll it, you can actually cut them all at once. So watch this. Look at that technique.
Now, Pillsbury's don't unroll like
They
this.
don't. They don't.
This is a Walmart brand.
But this is a pretty...
But they're good.
This is a good method, right, Kim?
Yeah, they're good and they're not as expensive. And Pillsbury's have gotten...
Like $4 or $5 a cinnamon roll packet.
They're expensive now.
I mean, that looks pretty awesome. Do we mix it or anything?
No, you just leave it right like that. You're going to take one of your icings and you're going to drizzle it over the top.
Before it's even started cooking.
Before it's cooking. Now, let me cut a bigger hole than that. We'll be here all day. Now, there we go. Just take one of them, and then the other one you're going to save till we cook it.
Now, is this optional or is this what they say do?
On the recipe I found, they say do this.
Okay. Which is fine. You don't have to add the icing because it's already going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, you don't have to add this icing.
But we're trying it.
Okay, now you're going to put the lid on the crock pot and let it cook for 2 hours on low.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. See what it looks like when we get done. Hey, let's see here. Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, they still,
They're done.
Yes. Now, your last little thing of icing, you pour it on now, it says. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If you want to keep that sugar out of there, then we're just going to try it, though, and put it on there.
That looks delicious.
Now it's time to taste it. Any special spot y'all want to taste?
Just give them a scoop.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it did cook all the way through.
Look at that crispness. I think it's kind of like a French toast, I bet.
Yeah.
Let's see, since it had the maple syrup in there and stuff. Here I am up here.
That's a 10 out of 10.